Well, when you're stumped for a Halloween costume, here is a basic spooky makeup application that can be used for many costume concepts like ghosts, zombies, vampires. Okay, Halloween makeup doesn't have to be extreme and can be done easily, but if you want something like really extreme, you gotta call my girl Katie and they can go to our studio and she can really hook you up. So Katie Cotton is here from Cotton Rouge Company. Find them online. She does amazing, amazing stuff. But today we're talking kind of some Halloween stuff.
So a lot of people get really, really intimidated with Halloween and they don't know what they should do. So what I'm going to show is a very basic application that you could use underneath anything. So you could add to this, but really, really easy, easy to do from home. And just works for a lot of different concepts.
Okay,
so
I like it.
I've already prepped Stacy's face with a really pale foundation. So you could just find like the lightest shade of foundation if you don't want to go to like a ghost
So this
white.
is not her normal shade.
No, this
we
is
would
not
have
her
you
normal
walking
shade.
in.
Not her normal
Look how
shade
crazy
at all.
it is on TV. How, how even paler it looks on TV. It's so good.
So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to use eyeshadow because you don't want to use your normal contour because it's going to be too warm against the white or really pale tones. So we want something that's a little bit more gray, a little taupey. It doesn't need to be ash gray, but a little bit cooler in tones or like a purpley color, something like that. Okay. So first we're going to find, just using these colors, we're going to hollow out her cheeks a little bit. So the same thing that I did last week, or last month, but we're going to go a little lower on the cheeks. Okay. We're just going to use those cool tones and kind of hollow out.
And is this like a blush or is this an
eyeshadow?
eyeshadow?
These are all just eyeshadows, and I'm actually using a pretty big brush, and I'm going into a few different colors just because we just want those cool tones everywhere lower than the cheeks. So we'll do the other side as well. Switch it.
I love. Now, how are you going to explain this for the rest of your day?
I know. She's meeting her mom for coffee afterwards. That should be pretty funny.
Like, Mom, I've been meaning to tell you some things. I haven't been feeling great lately.
So just doing that on that part. Now the next thing up, you can use a smaller brush for this, but we're going to find her temple area there, and we're going to also hollow that out. So it's going to make her whole face look a little bit more sunken in.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that amazing, guys? This is what we can do with eye makeup. This is the kind of stuff that we learn. I'd be thinking, I don't know, I'd have to go buy specialty makeup I'd only use one time a year and not really know how to do it. But this, surely y'all have got any kind of eye makeup at home, maybe some of the colors that you hadn't used a lot, or you're only using a little bit, so even use
I would say it would be fine. It wouldn't like use it up by any means. Now I'm going to use kind of a, fluffier eyeshadow brush, and we're going to go really low, but all the way up in there as well.
Oh, see, I feel like I could do this good. I feel like that's how I put my makeup on anyway, so. Now, as you're doing this, Katie, tell people if they would like to book you.
Oh, absolutely. So we have a whole team. We have a whole team of artists, and there's plenty of them that love Halloween makeup. So we're doing Halloween parties. So even Friday, Saturday nights, like the All Hallows Gala that's coming up, you know, we can contact for that. And then we're doing them all day on Halloween in the studio. Kids, adults, doesn't matter to us. And doing those Halloween makeups.
I love it. And of course, if you want something a little bit different, if you want something for, you know, Christmas coming up, New Year's, any family pictures, Katie does your, you know, traditional makeup too. And
so I'm just kind of taking a little bit of that and just kind of brushing over her lips too, just to give them a little bit of a deader appearance.
And that's crazy. And so this is just kind of like a little base. You can add, you can do, you know, some creepy little wounds or something.
Sure, you could add wounds to it. You could put a little bit more green tones, a green foundation base and green tones and make it a little bit more zombie-like. You could add lashes to it and be a glamorous vampire. I mean, you really could do this with a lot of different concepts.
Because if you're going to be a vampire, like, be a glamorous one. Have some good lashes. Stacey, you're such a good sport. This is going to be fantastic. I love it. Katie, you are great. The things you do with makeup is so fun. All right, let's head over to Jack and see what he's cooking up.
You can call me Count Jackula. That would be a fun one for Halloween. Well, Jack here, and of course, we love our friends at Ingles, big supporters of the show, and they do bring our segment called Chef's Kitchen. Let's see what they're up to.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Chef's Kitchen, where Ingles caters some of the best events anywhere. I'm Josh Michael here with Chef Kale, and today we're showing you how to make some amazing foods right there at home. So Chef, what is it today?
Today we're going to do cacio pepe.
Cacio pepe.
That's
okay.
Right.
All right.
Does that sound fancy?
It does.
It means salt and pepper.
Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. How do we get started?
All right, we're going to add some butter to a hot pan.
Okay, nice.
You don't want to get it too brown.
Okay, and you don't want to burn the butter, that's for sure, right?
So then we're going to have fresh ground pepper, and it has to be fresh ground. You don't want it out of a shaker.
Okay, excellent.
It has more fragrance.
Fresh ground pepe.
That's pepe.
Okay,
that's right.
yes.
All right, so we're going to do that. So you've already cooked off our pasta, but we reserved about a cup and a half of the water.
Okay, and you usually put some salt inside the water when you're boiling it up. Okay.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and add our pasta.
Very nice. You're talking my language there. I love that.
And then we're going to deglaze the pan with our pasta water.
Excellent. Just a little bit at a time there?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just kind of, this is supposed to be a really light summery dish, so
Okay.
you don't want to go too crazy. We'll add a little more salt.
Excellent.
And don't go too heavy on the salt because we are going to add a lot of Parmesan.
Yeah, and we have that salted water in there already.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to add some of that
Yep.
just to get it incorporated.
And this is just like the secret ingredient right here. This is amazing.
This is the best thing I've seen at the Ingalls Deli in a long time.
Yep.
Already shredded chicken, already cooked, super simple. Just throw that in.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to smell really good here too. Excellent.
So, see how it's kind of sticking?
Yep. And you can use a spatula. You don't have to throw it up in the air.
Right. You could add a little more water when it's starting to stick a little bit.
Excellent.
To finish it off, you're going to finish some arugula.
Ooh, yeah, a little bit of color there.
And have you ever worked with arugula much?
You know, it's not very long, is what I've been told.
Yeah, it's not very long. It wilts down nicely, and it's a little peppery.
Okay.
So it goes perfect with this dish.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's looking good. It's smelling good. You can smell that pepper. in it.
Right, right. Kind of wilt that down.
Excellent.
Go ahead and hand me the
You want
bowl.
some there we go in this.
There we go.
There we go.
That's it.
That
See
looks
how
good.
simple that is?
Yeah, I love that. It smells good, nice and cheesy.
Right.
I mean, you're right. It's a great summertime light dish.
Exactly. And so to finish it off, and you really have to think about this, you always eat with your eyes first,
Yep.
right? So just
Oh.
add a little pop of color there.
That looks amazing.
Maybe
Oh,
a little
basil on top.
basil.
There we go.
Finish it with some more.
Oh, Chef Kale, that's beautiful. Look at that dish. All right,
There we
thanks
go.
so much for joining us here at the Chef's Kitchen. For more great recipes and to learn about having the Chef's Kitchen cater your next event, visit thechefskitchen.com. See you next time.